Hey there, Sagittarius. Welcome to your reading for the next 6 months. We're going to jump right in here, Sag. You have this transporter card that says things will manifest much sooner than you think. You also have this this home card. It says invest in a home-based business or make money from home. Every single reading I do for you, every single reading I do for you says the same exact thing. So I think for a lot of you, if you have a home-based business or a side hustle, obviously this looks very good. You have the Three of Pentacles, the Page of Wands, and the Lovers showing up here. Three of Pentacles kind of says teamwork makes the dream work. So, really good energy if you're working on a team or if you're working with other people. It's also a card of quality work. And, I think we are kind of like in a time of simplicity where we should be making sure that the work that we're doing to make money is simple, straightforward, to the point, and that we produce a quality result. And if we do that, then we will definitely get really, really good rewards for the work that we're doing. So I do feel it's a time where we need to make sure that we are kind of putting in good work. But you have the Three of Pentacles, Page of Wands, Lovers. You could be meeting a person through work as well. So if you want love, this could be a person that you meet in work or business. Mostly because of that Three of Pentacles. But these people are recognizing his hard work, all the work that he has done. So I think for a lot of you that you could be kind of seeing better results for the work that you've been doing, especially if you've been trying to get something to work for a long time. I just think you're getting better results. You have the Page of Wands. Page of Wands is a card of adventure. I do kind of feel like this is new love coming in for you, though. It could be another fire sign. You also have air showing up here. It could be any sign, general reading, but we go from here, Lovers through the Emperor to the Two of Cups. Definitely could be a soulmate or a very solid connection, whatever you want to call it, coming in for you. It could be your Emperor or your Empress as well. But I would say it's a person who's in control of their life, a person who, kind of takes action on things. We're talking about a high vibration version of the Emperor. And, obviously that's what we should all look for, is a high vibration version, Emperor or Empress, whatever you want. But I feel like you could be kind of attracting that. You have the Lovers. Definitely could be love coming in for you. So, if you want love or want a love connection, I feel there could be a strong connection here. I also feel some of you have a choice to make. The Lovers originally was the choice or the crossroads, having a choice to make. So I feel for a lot of you that there could be a new path that you're going on. Funny enough, you have the Moon down here. The Moon has a path straight down the middle of the card. And the Moon is kind of about not being very clear about your path. It's a card of illusions, fantasies, secrets, not seeing things clearly. But it's coming up in the good stuff, which would tell me that, kind of like a new path is being illuminated to you, Sagittarius. And, I think this new path is going to be dope. With the Three of Pentacles, you have the Hangman. You have the Hangman twice right here. I feel like you're finding new ways to present your work or new ways to package your work, right? And in different ways of presenting your work. And, I think that one of the quickest ways to make money sometimes is to, if you have a business, is to work on how it's packaged. What does it look like? And sometimes just little changes in how you present what you have to offer can make all the difference in the world. So, gaining a new perspective could be a good idea. I do feel like this is in work or business. So again, if you work or you have a business or side hustle or whatever, learning from a person who can, help you, present what you do in a different way could be very helpful. That's what's popping into my head. With the Page of Wands, you have the Knight of Wands. It's crazy to me. Almost every single sign has had these two cards together. And, so it's clearly a time of adventure. I think that it's also would be a great time for us to be more spontaneous. The Knight of Wands really wants us to be spontaneous. He really wants us to, look for new or different ways of doing things, pretty much everything in your life. And, he is like the true builder in the tarot. If he wants to accomplish something, he just sets out to accomplish it, and he doesn't really care how he accomplishes it. He just, kind of sets out to accomplish something in a different way, and he kind of does it. With the Lovers, you have the Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is quick success or quick conclusion. So I feel like there could be a quick success coming in for you in work, especially, for those of you that have been working on a project or a business for a very long period of time. I think that you're getting results with that Three of Pentacles. The Eight of Wands also would be communication. So you could be communicating with a new person and, maybe it just starts out as communication. On top of all that, I also look at the Eight of Wands as a card of socializing. So I think it would be an amazing time. If you want love or if you want to meet a person, it would be a great time to meet a person through socializing or meeting other people. You have this community card and this healing chaos card. So I think your community, especially with the Three of Pentacles and the Eight of Wands, those are all cards of kind of like socializing. Three of Pentacles is a card of your community or working together with other people. I think doing that would be very helpful for you, especially if there's any chaos in your life. But even if there isn't chaos in your life, I feel a lot of you are kind of deciding to try to improve your situation in life. And we see that here because the Page of Swords is looking over to the Three of Pentacles, and the Page of Swords is a card of curiosity. And the Page of Swords says if you are getting curious or you're becoming curious about something in life, like a change that you could make or a new direction you could move in or something new that you could create, this is a very good card for making those changes or doing things differently in your life. So I would look into anything that you're becoming curious about, anything you're wanting to learn about. I also feel that there could be a person who has their eye on you. So if you're looking for love, definitely could be like a secret admirer. You have the Emperor here. The Emperor is about taking action and making something happen. So I feel for a lot of you that you are kind of making something happen here with the Emperor. I also feel, and here's the other thing as well that I want to point out before I say what I was going to say, but you have the Strength card right here. So it's like people are seeing your strength, or people are seeing what you are able to, accomplish with work or, putting energy into things. So I kind of feel this is, these two cards together is talking about your determination, your courage at this time, both of them together. And you could just be very determined to accomplish a lot. I also, of course, think that this could be love because lovers, Two of Cups here. Eight of Wands is communication. The Two of Cups is also communication. These two people, they have the Staff of Hermes right between them. And the Staff of Hermes just would represent those two people communicating with each other or having communication. So I think that, again, this could be something that starts as communication. You do have the Three of Swords. So you have that Healing Chaos card as well. And it would probably be a good time for you to heal. Pretty much every single person, every reading I've done so far, for this set of readings, the next 6 months, has been, has had something about healing. So, this next 6 months could just be a good time for healing or forgiving past situations. The Three of Swords is really about forgiveness, needing to kind of like let go of the past and heal or move past something so that you can live a better life or whatever the case may be. So I think for a lot of you, this is talking about healing and healing a past situation or, healing your life in some way. And that's pretty much what you could be doing here with the Three of Swords. I also feel that for some of you, this could be about forgiveness. The Three of Swords says that, those swords are in your own heart, really. So we have to like pull those swords out of our heart and heal from something from the past. With the Page of Swords, you have the Death card. Something is like bringing a transformation into your life. You have that Healing Chaos card, which can represent a transformation. There's also butterflies on both of those cards, the Healing Chaos card and the Community card. So I kind of feel that you are transforming your situation in life. This could be anything. Also, by the way, the two pillars from the moon show up right here, and the sun is coming up between those two pillars. So we have the moon at the end in the area, the good stuff, and we have the two pillars from the moon here. It's almost like, again, a path is being illuminated to you, and I feel like you need to get off onto that path, whatever it is. With the Emperor, here you go. You have the Star. Something is definitely shining bright and standing out for you. The Star can represent gaining a new perspective as well, just like the Hangman. There's this bird right here, this ibis, and the bird on the Star card represents getting a bird's eye view. I feel it would be a great time for you to gain new perspectives in life, or, if you're trying to make something work in your life, it's like, is there something new you can learn about it? Can you get a higher view, or can you, learn something new about whatever you're doing? That's what I would be thinking about here with the Star. I also feel you could be attracting a star, maybe not literally a famous person, but I feel you could be attracting a person that you really look out for, or, look up to, or a person who stands out in some way. So this could be a very special connection. With the Three of Swords, you have the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles is a card of stability or creating stability in your life. So I feel for a lot of you that you are in this like very stable time of your life with the Four of Pentacles. And yeah, it just looks really, really good to me. I think that there could be more growth and stability coming in for you. I also feel that this could be about healing a past situation. Again, Four of Pentacles can say that you're holding on too tightly to the past, and the Four of Pentacles can say you need to release the past so that you can grow, or so that you can have, better stuff in your life, whatever the case may be. So I think it would be a great time for healing or, releasing the past. Next, in the area of what's coming towards you, you have this card that says your commitment is being tested. You have this full moon in Gemini. It says the answers you need are coming. So if you're wondering if you're like wasting your time on something, I feel this is saying, no, you're not wasting your time. You need to keep putting energy into whatever you're working on. You have the Strength card. And again, the Strength card would say that you are getting attention for your commitment to something. She is committed to changing herself. She has her hands in this lion's mouth, and the lion has its tail between its legs here. And this represents the fact that she is getting that lion to submit to her. She is getting that lion to listen to her. So I feel for a lot of you that this could be you kind of getting a commitment from a person, or kind of committing to yourself or your growth or your personal growth in some way. And the whole point of this card is that she's getting a lot of attention for the work she's done. She has her hands in a lion's mouth. Who in their right mind would stick their hands in a lion's mouth? The answer is nobody. So I feel for a lot of you that you could be finally getting the attention, or getting the result you desire from whatever you have been committed to. And I feel like you've been very determined, like I said, with these cards here, to be successful. And it's like now you're finally getting the result. You have the Two of Cups. Definitely could be a solid connection coming in for you, for those of you that want love. For some of you, I also feel there could be communication from a past person. I don't think you're getting back with this person, but again, if you've been looking for answers as to like what happened with a person, I feel that there could be some sort of communication or answers coming in for you. I think this could be not coming from the person directly as well. So there could be like a friend or something. I get that feeling here that there could be a friend or, a person who tells you what happened or something like that. So I don't know, take it how it resonates. On top of that, I definitely feel that you are attracting a much better connection. Someone who is like a star, someone who stands out to you, someone who will put the work in and really want to make things happen. So this looks like a very good love reading if you want love. Even if you don't want love, the Two of Cups can be you and your higher self. And the Two of Cups would represent you kind of like communicating with your higher self so that you can get a result. And, that could be any result in your life. And, I think that you are kind of maybe more tapped in at this time. You have the Nine of Cups. Nine of Cups is about fulfillment or wish fulfillment. Nine of Cups is about being in the energy of the thing that you want so that you can get it. So it's a card of making a wish. And what I will say is that when it comes up with a star, I would definitely say make a wish, right? With those two cards. But I also feel that the Nine of Cups is more of an action. Again, we have to be in the energy of what we want before we can have it. So, if you want love, it's like you can't be in the energy of being single, right? If you want love, you have to, I think a lot of people make that mistake. They're like single, and they don't do anything that could attract love into their life. But it goes beyond that. It's like, do the things you would do if you were in love. Go take yourself on a date. Go do something nice for yourself, or, buy yourself something, right? And doing those things will attract it into your life. With the Two of Cups, you have the Sun. There you go. Love it. This is amazing because this right here is fame and fortune. It could be someone famous that you're attracting into your life here, Sagittarius. It doesn't have to be, but there could be, a person who really stands out, or a person who really gets a lot of attention coming in for you. I also feel that there could be a lot more abundance just coming in here. I really feel pretty good about those two cards. You also end with the Nine of Pentacles here. So the Nine of Pentacles is a card of increasing your abundance in some way, or, increasing the amount of money you make. So I feel a lot of you could be increasing your abundance in some way. With the Strength card, you have the King of Swords here. The King of Swords could be a person who's older than you. King of Swords is always someone who has a certain level of maturity. So it could be a very mature person that you're attracting here. I always say like the King of Swords doesn't necessarily have to be older than you. It could just be a person who's very mature. They could be younger than you, but they could just act in a very mature way, or they are just a mature person. I also feel with the Strength card there that this is talking about the knowledge and wisdom that you have gained through being strong. So like whatever you have had to be patient with that Strength card, or whatever you've been working on day in, day out, this is leading to the Nine of Pentacles. The Nine of Pentacles can represent hidden talents, gifts, skills, or abilities, or abilities that aren't even hidden that you need to be using. She has these grapes behind her, and the grapes in the tarot represent something that is very difficult to grow, but she can do it very well. So I feel for a lot of you that this is kind of saying that you need to, it's time for you to display your skills. Even you have the Star and the Sun. This could say that there's a lot of attention for you, but you need to kind of, get attention on your skills so that you can get the credit. With the Nine of Cups, you have the High Priestess. I think I said a minute ago that you're like very tapped in at this time. I do feel like you should be trusting your intuition, listening to your inner voice, all that other good stuff, right, Sag? And I think that doing that will probably help quite a bit. So there you go. I also feel like, by the way, I feel like something has a lot of potential. She has no roof over her head here, and the High Priestess is a card of potential or something that has a lot of potential, and we have the Star. So if you're like wishing for something, or if you're making a wish here, I feel like whatever you're wishing for has a lot of potential. Next, in the area of the good stuff, you have this Medusa card. It says jealousy leads to downfall. You have this dagger. It says conflict and danger lie in wait. Again, it's coming up in the good stuff, so wouldn't worry about it. I think that some of you are kind of getting out of a situation where there was jealousy, or it doesn't have to be that dramatic. You could be getting out of a situation where there were problems, or someone was causing problems, or maybe someone was getting in the way of like what you're trying to accomplish in life or whatever. And so I really feel this is more talking about you kind of like getting out of a situation that was causing a problem, or that could have caused a problem, and you're just moving past it here, Sagittarius. Feels pretty good to me. You have the Hangman, the Moon, and the Nine of Pentacles. The Hangman says that you've been in Hangman mode, and you are, he's hanging from this tree. This is the tree of knowledge and wisdom, and now he has gained enlightenment. You start and end with the Hangman. This would tell me that you have gained enlightenment, which we see Star in the Sun. And in the area of the good stuff, the Hangman would tell me that you're maybe coming down from the tree and you are taking action on the things that you've learned. We also see this with the King of Swords. The King of Swords has a lot of knowledge and wisdom that he needs to use. And also here with the Nine of Pentacles. You have the Moon. Again, the Moon kind of says to me that you're entering into a period of clarity. We said this with the Death card. We also have the Sun clarifying the reading. So the Moon and the good stuff would tell me that you are kind of getting out of a Moon period, a period of fears, fantasies, illusions, secrets, whatever you want to call it. And I think you're finally able to move closer to a goal. I also feel like you could be manifesting something on Earth. Sometimes, I feel like the Moon, nowhere on the Moon does it say stop. The Moon has a path straight down the middle. You have to keep going. And sometimes I think the Moon is something that we have to bring down to Earth, something that we are trying to manifest here on Earth. And so you could be like manifesting a dream, or, working towards that. You have this Nine of Pentacles. Nine of Pentacles, of course, is a card of independence. So I feel like you are kind of in an independent energy right now. I really feel like the Nine of Pentacles is talking about you using your skills. Again, she has these grapes on the growing behind her. And the grapes represent something that requires a lot of skill to grow. So I feel like you could be growing something in your life, or something is growing that is going to lead to, a lot of abundance. With the Hangman, you have the King of Pentacles. King of Pentacles is a card of stability and financial security. So I do feel like you are there is a lot of financial security coming in for you with the King of Pentacles. And I also feel like there's a lot of financial growth as well. So whatever you're working on here looks amazing. If this is love, by the way, I love the King of Pentacles for love. The King of Pentacles is a person who really wants to make things work, a person who really wants something that is secure, wants something long-term, wants to put the work in, all that other good stuff. With the Moon, you have the Strength card. I feel like your hard work is paying off. It's almost like you're finally, that didn't work at all. This is what I was trying to do. It's almost like you're finally getting the attention that you deserve for all the healing you've done, or, all the progress you've made, whatever it is. With the Nine of Pentacles, you have the Nine of Pentacles. So basically the universe saying I meant what I said here. This looks really good for money, especially for those of you that have been doing things to, improve your finances or make more money. I feel like you're making more money. You have this Eye card. It says psychic ability, trust your intuition. We said this with the High Priestess. I felt like that was you. I know yes, I get it. I know that you're not the High Priestess, but I felt like that was your energy at this time. So your intuition is on fire. You have this Bat card. It says take care. Enemies are working against you. So again, you have that Dagger card, the Medusa card. If you feel like someone, if it walks like a duck, it quacks like a duck, it's a duck. So if you have toxic people around you, kick them out the door. You have this Rabbit card. It says too much concern with sexual matters. So again, if you meet a person who's like this, I would be careful, but whatever. It could be this like a past person as well. You have this Bouquet. It says compliments from an admirer. Yes, definitely a new person coming in for you if you want it. I feel like a really good person coming in for you with that King of Pentacles. You have this Clouds card. It says temporary problems. Yeah, anything that you're dealing with is just temporary. I think we're in a time where we really are being asked to push through obstacles and not, and not stop. So it's especially if you're working towards the sun and the star, especially if you're working towards something that could lead to a lot of success in your life, then I would just keep pushing. Don't allow like little things that pop up to get in your way. You have this well card. It says family wishes come true. You have a really good card. I think things with family are like improving for you. I think you had some challenges with family over the past couple of years. We saw this in your astrology, and it's like now things can, I think things are like smoothing out. Are things perfect? Probably not. But, are things getting even better exchanges of energy, protecting yourself from toxic family, all that other stuff? Yes, I think that is definitely happening for you as well. But this looks amazing. Love it. So thank you for being here, and definitely enjoy your next 6 months.